Is there any question that racism still exists? Is there any question that discrimination still exists? There shouldn't be. Of course it still exists. It will always exist. So when you ask, is there still a need for affirmative action? Yes. Is there still a need for Black History Month? Yes. Is there still a need for organizations and I don't know why every time I begin recording this thing goes on. Is there still a need for highlights of Black achievement, of Black associations, of Black unity, of Black pride? Yes, there's a need. Are some of the things that began for positive reasons ever abused? Yes, that's true. Not as a gift or as payback from slavery or intense racism back in the day, unfair treatment, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm talking about. The reason it's needed is because of the lingering effects and the fact that there are still people out there with highly racial views and they act on it, which means they discriminate, which means there's a lack of equal opportunity. That's why the need for these organizations and associations and bills and everything to remain intact. So that's for the people that are wondering if there is a need still for those types of things to exist. Now let me speak to my people. Since we do know that racism still exists, since we do know that there still is discrimination, but we all know that life is not fair. No matter what color you are, the facts is there. But for the Blacks, we know this discrimination exists, of course, for sure. So does it not make sense for me to mentally prepare my youth so they are able to climb these mountains when they encounter them? How much time am I wasting? How much time am I wasting teaching my youth to feel like a victim, to feel like they're being oppressed, to feel like someone else has the strings to pull in order? How much time am I wasting to tell my youth that they need to turn to somebody for a handout because their ancestors has been oppressed? It's fine to know the history, but don't let the history dictate the level to which you're able to achieve. Use your history as a tool. Use your history as a tool to know what you should prepare yourself for. Use your history as a motivational tool to know how much was accomplished and how much was achieved while people were truly oppressed, while people were truly denied opportunity. And in the midst of it all, they still had the willpower. They still had the discipline and the determination. They still was unafraid to venture out and create their own path and seek out freedom and to do what they needed to do to get to where they needed to be, not only for them, but for the people that came after them. They had care and concern about moving, about making things happen, about substance. If they focus their time and attention on achieving material gains as people of today are doing, then we would not be free. We will still be slaves with chains around our wrists, but instead now the chains exist inside our heads instead, as we do any and all things possible in order to get what the next man got. And in the process, we envy the whole time. And in the process, we bring down our own brothers that we blame another man. Y'all ain't ready. I don't know if y'all ready. I don't know if y'all ready. See, the youth is ready. The youth is ready to take on the battles. The youth is ready to take on the battles. But are the people who should be teaching them beyond what it is that they have drawn upon from within themselves? Are the people who are the parents ready to take the youth to the next level? Are the leaders in the community ready to take the parents to the next level so that they are positioned to teach the youth? Because if you're out here crying that we've been oppressed, if you're out here saying the discrimination is so bad, then why not teach the youth and the parents of the youth, the people that you are advising, the people that you are speaking to, why not teach them to position themselves so that they can overcome the obstacles, so that they can overcome the discrimination, so that they can deal with oppression, so that they don't have to rely on a handout, so they don't have to rely on somebody feeling sorry for them, so they don't have to have a victim mind state of mind, so that they can spend their time and energy on self-improvement, on reflecting back to learn ways to prepare. Huh? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. But my youth is ready. My youth is ready for the truth. We too sensitive, baby. We way too sensitive, huh? We too sensitive. And I can't figure out if it's sincere or if it's a manipulation of the mind. Are you taking advantage of people's low capacity, low tolerance? Huh? Are you taking advantage of people's self-hatred? Are you taking advantage of people's guilt? Are we using history as a tool in a negative way? Huh? Is that effective? Is that really effective? If we wish to achieve racial harmony, if we wish to truly achieve equality, is that method effective? That method will that method will encourage animosity. That method will encourage racism. That method will encourage hatred. It will encourage a divide as people try to guess and figure out what's safe to say, what's safe to do. As people hold back from doing their job, as people hold back from teaching our kids, disciplining our kids, keeping them out of trouble and helping them to learn life lessons. That method will hold both races back from achieving their full potential, and it will hold the people back from achieving racial harmony, and it will hold society back from having exponential growth and maturity. Roll from their fingertips into the palm of their hand. We must stop playing games with these racial issues. Stop being afraid to speak. Stop being overly sensitive. Our youth is ready. Are the adults ready to be adults? Y'all want to hear this?